Okay, hello everyone. Hello from Thailand as well. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm pretty sure to be with you guys today. So today I'm gonna talk about the Jump Master series, design approach and issue and best practice. What is this about? I will share my experience about working on 3 games in the Jump Master series and talk a little bit about my team. But first of all, who am I? I just graduated from Mahidol University in Thailand back in July 2011. And so from that time to now is about 7 months that I go into the indie game developers. And as I tell you, I'm in Thailand, and currently I work on XNA framework and Flash based on Flash Prong, and also iOS Coco Studio. So let's begin with the first game that I will show you. The first game is Jump Master, the Journey to Jangwa. I will let you see the action to vividly get what this game about. And sorry for the small screen because I would like to speed up the streaming to you guys as well. And I will go deep down to the design perspective later on. For now, I will let you see the action. Okay, and this is the last shot that I will show you. Okay, let's go back to the slide. We create this game as the objective to participate in the Imaging Card competition that held every year by Microsoft. This competition will bring students all around the world to create a software in many different type of category of competition. The theme is that they would like our students to create the software in order to help solve the world time problem. And this kind of time problem that also a goal inside. There are 8 goals. So this is based on UN Millennium Development Goal. And as the game you've seen earlier, we focus on one particular thing, and that is about the environmental. So we focus to embed the knowledge about doing garbage classification. And we think that this is the little action that most people in the Asian region avoid to do that or ignore to do that. So we might do something better. And also the target audience is children. Yes, we would like to spread this game all around and be playable by the youngster as well. So about the design. As you can see, it is very much a simple game concept that is a drag and drop game. But with that simple kind of concept, we not stop like there. We add more complexity in order to make the game more fun and be able to perceive more experience. And also we add more supporting features. So let's go deep down into that. First of all, we based on mouse input because children will be very familiar with the system. At the first scan, they see the game. Oh, okay, this is a drag and drop game, and they will also familiar at the very fast. Okay, basics. There will be lots of garbage in the scene, and they will see the different type of trash can at the bottom. So this is the basic that we start with. Adding more complexity. The first thing we add the gauge of each trash can, that is limit the number of pieces of garbage that we can put into the trash can. And by adding this feature, we just adding the feature. Another thing to consider is to dumping all the garbage out, and that our friend will be doing this job, and that is our body. By clicking on the body, the garbage in our trash can will be dumped out. But doing this, we just lose the opportunity to collect the garbage back to our house. And so this is related to the left side. That's there for type of switches that map directly to each particular trash can. What this thing do? If we collect enough garbage into particular trash can, the switch will blink and tell us that it's ready to proceed and bring the garbage back to our house. And this will be benefit later on, I will tell you. And also about the level design, as you can see in the sand level, it is open area, so player will perceive that, okay, it's some kind of like easy. So we just add what is called the sandworm or some kind of like innovative enemies to the game. Let the players perceive more experience about that. And another thing is power up. HP here, and also freeze. Okay, and spotting features. As you already know that garbage classification is not just a one whole type of standard that everyone in the world will do. People in China may do different kind of approach in people in Thailand or something. So we provide the option to let players see and play. Also, we would like to let the players or students feel like they have a home inside the game. And this is the feature that they will go back and forth during the prayer process. And they can do many things inside, such as read more knowledge, go into do some quiz or do stats, set game. The game also had an ultimate goal hidden inside, that is player do the quiz, and with the requirement combined with the green point that we collect from the mission and also produce benefit product from garbage. By combining these two things, we just take that to unlock a special mission, go boom. Okay. For the future ideas is we can let it more creative way by let the product that we can produce from the 3 stars room, let they can decorate the room by themselves. And also we can have some kind of like ability room to upgrade. And another thing is that we get the feedback from the research that if we could calculate something that is solid enough, like this game is some kind of like help the world, right? So if we could calculate the percentage that okay how well you and how much you can after playing the game you help the world. So if we do this, it would be more helpful. And the last one is that more or totally flexible of localization of garbage classification that add into the game. Not only just provide another option of garbage classification from another country, but we just create some kind of system that let they customize their own. And the issue and we have found and the approach that we're taking is that it's not much for this game. It's just about the adding more feature into the game in the later process. So we decide to stick to what we already implement, not going back from scratch again, like adding localization feature in the game. We add that in the later process. So we just continue what we already done in the previous version and wrap up more and more, not going from scratch. And also adding complexity like the power up, as you can see the HP, freeze, and slow motion, and that add a lot of resource because we go into the right direction that we will not do some kind of like dynamic texture or modify the texture. We just add another one that represent that spatial power up. So one particular piece of garbage we have at least 3 for normal stage, 3 and also slow. And also the last thing is about the framework update that we have to keep up. Okay, takeaway from this game is that simple is bored, yes, but not when we decorate it recently. As you see that we start with a very simple deck and dot. This may be bored by the most people out there, but if we just decorate it recently, we can make it more fun and more helpful. Okay, if time is matter, constantly continuing on top of each first from scratch is natural in rushing environment. Yes, that's true. And for students, it should be easy. Yeah. And also, tester is not developers. We just made and face the case that developer test or we just test our own game, so we just setting it very difficult when we just put the game to let the student pay. They can't even pass a single mission. So we must change to tester is the gamer or target audience that we develop for. Yeah. And the last one is gimmicks or a lot of animation because students love to see this a lot. Okay. For the next game, this is the second of the Junk Master series, and this called Junk Master the Quest Recovery. I will let you see the action first. Okay, so this game is as well we created as a part of Imaging Club as well, because Imaging Club last year there another kind of category we can participate in. So we send both of them, PC version and Windows Phone version. And another reason is that we would like to make Master be more straight by doing some kind of multi-platform. We have PC version and also mobile phone version. Okay, just like I already tell you that we would like to have it existing on the mobile device, and also if any, one of the game in those game can pass to another route, we just use another version to accompany the presentation. And please note that mobile phone version, we have no concrete plan for commercializing, and I will tell the story about this later. Okay, about the design, we follow the same concept of Master on the PC version, but we cut down several of features and put into the game. Okay. The first thing that comes up to the idea when we swap or switch to the mobile platform is that the powers up come to just pop up, because we would like to have another things that be more like a fancy or another experience. And this is in fact the seed idea that we put it again into the put it back into the PC version. And also we can invent new kind of enemies, and the beast that we loved very much is the light movement that you already see. It's solar flare. We come back and forth from left to right or right to left, and if they come, player have to take their figure out of the screen. So this will much more fun to play with. And also the third one that you see here is a black hole. It will drag the garbage piece into its course and disappear. Yep. And also the UFO here, three bullet will start to falling the finger of players if he holding the finger on the screen. So yeah. And the left one is not the butter, it's meteor. Yeah. Okay. So issue we have found is that there's no publisher in Thailand in that time. So we use Yala app to publish our app. Also about the touching system, we do incrementally to big updates before it's stable and used in our own machine editing tools no time. So we just setting some parameter up and spread it out into multiple machine. And also decision-making effect. I will tell the story is that we have no concrete plan for the commercialize this game. We would like to just make it available on phone version, right? But at the end, we just twist our decision away by set the price on it 99 cents. So the response is not just well enough and very bad, and then we come up again and resubmit to the free version and just okay, better here in a better way. Yeah. So takeaway from this game is that by cutting down feature, we just leads to something that we might not ever think of at the first place. Also, if not planned for commercial at the first place, expect really unhealthy result in take 99 cents as a mistake for you. Tells you to stick to the true objective. You make this game for free and would like to make it just available, so you didn't have plan for implement some kind of feature to attract the player to buy your game or support that it is valuable enough to buy your game, and yeah, so you should stick to your true feature. Okay, and okay, encryption algorithm is needed at least and the submission of score to the server. Yes. Okay, and the last one for Zangmaster series is this Zangmaster the Mission of Recovery, and this game is on the Facebook. Yeah. And let you see the action. Okay, so the target audience is, okay, of course, Facebook user. So scary at that time because this is the first time that we play the game online and let player play. This game, in fact, focus on player in Thailand. We collaborate with the local bank and also our university to create a game to drive in the user customer from of the bank. So the design is that we follow the concept of Zangmaster, but we add social aspect and also integrate the commercial entity into the game. So let's see how it's done in this game. This is the overview of the game. As well, of course, player will have their home, like what we did in the earlier version, and they go to the missions on the upper right of the screen to collect the garbage, do garbage classification, get more point there, and this point is called green point. When we get more green point, we take those points to the bank at the lower right of the screen in order to exchange the green point to the token. And this token will indicate the chance or opportunity that players will be able to participate with the campaign or redemption with the bank. Yeah. And the additional one is that Trade Center on the left side here is a feature that used to increase the green point more faster by let the player produce the product from the garbage and trade with other player to be able to use this as an ingredient for the higher level of product. So by doing this, by producing the product from garbage, they can sell them to the trade center as well in order to increase more green point. Okay. And this is the first screen that player enter into the game. See, the bottom of the screen is the automatic ranking. We ranked player score based on the token. So if you see here, I will have I on the 15th rank and compared to others. So this is so much on real time to see how good they can do. Also, by doing garbage classification from the mission itself, they just collect the garbage or produce products. So this will let them know. Player can also produce product from garbage, as I already told you. And before they can produce, they have to exchange or use their green point in order to buy the receipt in order to produce that product. And produce the product, more green point benefit. Yeah. And also this feature adding more friends into the game relate to the previous feature that I tell you that before we can produce any product, we have to add more friends first. And this is a requirement because we would like to bring more players into the game. And as you can see, let me bring to the previous slide again. You see that at the lower left of the screen, this is a Thai language now. The number indicates that how many of your friends have idle or busy producing your product. So this will let them invite more players to the game. Yeah. And also we have some kind of racing room to let the players spend their green point based on their own taste or happiness. Not only use the green point to the game. Yeah, they can decorate their own avatar and use the avatar to be their own profile picture on Facebook. Yeah. You see the green camera here. Yes, that's you post the profile, the email profile on their wall. Yeah. And this is the action taken from World 2 of the game. This version of game we design and create for 3 worlds for this particular period. The game live from the late of December until now. And you can see here, there's another type of enemy that we can invent in the game, and this is turtle that will float from the bottom or float from the upper screen and go down. And when it go down to any trash can, it will shut up that trash can, so player cannot correct the garbage into that trash can. Yeah. And also this is the sky, and there's all about the flying object here, ladybug or something. And another that we would like to be integrated into the game is ads from the local bank itself on the upper building of the local bank district here. And this is a trade center. Yeah. And if you go downstairs from, you can see here, there's stair at the lower of the screen. If we go down there, we will see this guy, the old guy. We can produce a product or take the garbage that we collect from the mission and just sell them to him. He will accept our offer, but with the lower price. Yes. And this is inside of the bank. The left one, we just use a green point in order to exchange to the token. And another one, the right side, the female officer, which is request about the campaign information that the local bank currently have. And this screen is the exchange interface that we can modify the exchange rate from time to time in order to change green point to the token and use that token to redemption or participate in campaign with the bank. And this is the redemption website of the bank. And the reward that local bank currently give to the players is that there are 4 types. 2 types is about the user that already have account on the local bank, and another 2 is Starbucks discount voucher and also Swenson. Okay, things to note for this game is that it is based on Flash technology, and we built the game framework on top of the Flash Punk, and we modify some feature into the frameworks and use in the game. Okay, and then the last thing I would like to show to you guys is a bug. We also do the beta testing. We get some people to test our game before live, and one of people just seen this bug. We just glad to see this before it's going to live, because the skill is gone. Yeah. Okay, and about the issue and tracking approach. As you already know, Facebook is changing very frequently, either in terms of user or developer. So we have to keep up on that. And also, platform is not free anymore. If you may remember, back on 1st October 2010, they have changed, if I remember that correctly, they have changed the policy that every app must be based on SSL or secure channel. So they have to invest on certificate or server, or yeah. So it's not that free anymore. Yeah. And also the platform is still has some kind of problem. For the sandbox that we test for the beta tester, we can't just add some of users to the game. Yes, even now we can just can add some of them. If it's a Facebook game, okay, we should focus on the social game, social aspect. And also the things we have mistakenly done is that we mistakenly define the initial architecture, so we have to wrap up in the later process. Okay, and takeaway from this game. The first one, direct perspective from developers' room. We have found that during the development process, this game is based on a very simple game concept, right? So time just go on the development process, and at the later, we just as developer we just think that the game may not be that fun to the player. We just think to ourselves, but we not even take this game to real player to test because we think it ourselves. So don't let the perspective from the developers room, because after we put the game in the beta testing phase to let player play the game, they just they have fun with the game. And also watch out Facebook roadmap. You have to keep an eye on this thing, so because if something change in a month or two, you have to take your step. Okay. And tester, if possible, taken from your previous game tester, and it's very convenient and more flexible to work with the old guys, and they already know your workflow and ready to talk to you to be able to tell everything they have experienced. So this will let your debugging process much more flexible. Also, game content should be totally flexible to add later. For our implementation, some of the feature on the time schedule we have to use the immediate solution first, and that limited the flexibility to add the content later on because there's so much of the new content to be recreated in order to be matched with the format that the solution applies. So this lower very much the flexible to the game. And this type of game we should frequently add more content into the game during the time or season. So this will expand the life cycle of the game much more longer. Not rely on GameFi, but outside box. What does this mean? Does this mean that the setting or some kind of like exchange rate or the setting that is volatile to be changed during the play life of the game should not be best or hard code into the game. We should from other side. And if we just feed the code to the game, so the problem will arise, and that is the browser cache, because we have to inconveniently tell the players in the French page that okay, please clear your browser and reload the game again. And this could happen if some of your code rely on the game file and fixed, and if you have to change them. And the last one is hacking games seem impossible to prevent, but possible to make it harder and longer to do so. We have found that some of our friends can hack the game. So, but luckily we are their friends. So we talk to them and tell them to step down the action and tell us what the approach they have used, and yeah, they're white hats, so we can work together. And if you have some friend that we can do like collaborative to finding this kind of approach, so we can make the game much more better. Okay, and the last thing is apart from the Sun Master game series, that 3 games that I already tell you. So it's time to briefly introduce you to my team, and those 3 games we just created by our 4 people here. And okay, I will briefly introduce you. The leftmost one is our lead artist design. So we based on 2D game. Yeah, she will design and most of the thing drawn by herself. And the second guy here, he's an AI developer and video editor, and also level designer of the game. Yeah. And the lightmost one is sound engineer and also 3D modeler of the team. Okay. And me here, I'm a team leader and lead programmer of the team. Yeah. Okay, and this is the very last of the slide. We do the in-house development by creating our own game framework and AI framework and using the game, most of 3 games. Currently, we have framework that we can create a game on PC and Windows Phone 7, both in XNA and Flash. Okay, and you can short note or capture screen here that our team is at the lower link to team. Okay, and I hope you get something and can adapt what I tell you here to match your work. Yeah. So it's a Q&A session. And one thing to note is that I will all the video and all the links, the game, those 3 game is available to download. The PC version is available to download, and Windows Phone, if you have Windows Phone, you can just download and search for Sun Master the Quest Tutorial and play freely. I collect all the links and video link, game link in my blog. I will send to the organizer and relay to you guys right away. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Wasin. Can you just, so this is something that will probably come up again. Can you just jump back to your contact info and leave that up for everybody, please?
Okay.
Because I know there'll be a question about, oh, what's your Twitter account? And we'll just leave it up. So we've got 22 people in the room. I'm assuming that somebody's probably got a question to ask. So now is the time for you to send it in. And once we've got some questions, we will go through those. So you said that you use the. So I'll just start off the questions. You said that you use the mock AI framework. Can you speak a little bit as to why you chose that one?
Okay. In fact, that is I go back to that slide. That is a name from our framework that we just name it. We create for ourselves.
Right. Okay. So this is your framework.
Those framework not available in the internet. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So in that case, the question is, why use that frame? Why invent your own? Why roll your own? What does that give you? I mean, so my background is obviously I'm an AI guy, so this interests me. But what does that framework give you that third-party things don't? Why did you choose to roll your own?
Hello again. I can't hear you clearly. So sorry. The sound is...
Okay. So my question is, why did you make your own framework for AI? What does that do that others don't?
Oh, okay. As we design to create our own framework, is that we can control everything, and we just create what we just need in the game. We not overuse it, and also is we create the PC version and Windows Phone version in our 3rd year of the university. So it's better to do some kind of self-learning. So we decide to do our own framework and use it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thank you. So Bez has a question, and his question is, You mentioned that children have a greater affinity for extraneous animation. How did you discover this? What sort of led to that conclusion?
I'm sorry. Is the sound is again? Can you repeat again? So sorry. So sorry.
No, it's fine. The question is, how did you discover that children have an affinity for extra animation?
Discover the tools or something.
Extra animation in the game. So yeah, okay.
So you mean how we discover that to add the extra animation to the game will be better, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. We also did the test case, real test case on student. We just let the PC version, the very first game that you've seen, to let the student play in student day at the Mahidol University campus. Yeah, and we see a lot of interaction that when students just come along to play the game, they wow with the animation all along the way, and they just that's the reason.